Every day you pass people who look wealthy on the road. But statistically, many of them are one missed paycheck away from panic. That luxury SUV beside you? It might be the most expensive mistake in that driver's financial life. Let's talk about why modern car ownership quietly bankrupts people without them realizing it. The illusion of affordability. Here's the trick your brain falls for. When people shop for cars, they don't ask, "How much does this cost?" They ask, "Can I survive this payment?" That single shift, from total cost to monthly tolerance, changes everything. A vehicle that would feel insane at $60,000 suddenly feels reasonable at $850 a month. Not cheap, just survivable. And survivable is all the system needs. The time-stretching scam. Years ago, a car loan was a short commitment. Now it's a mini mortgage, 6, 7, 8 years. Some even longer. Stretch the timeline far enough and almost anything looks affordable. But time doesn't reduce cost, it hides it. Longer loans quietly, increase interest paid, guarantee depreciation beats repayment, lock people into vehicles they outgrow, resent, or can't escape. By the time the car feels old, the debt still feels brand new. Why the numbers never work, but people sign anyway. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Wages didn't rise to match car prices. People didn't suddenly become better at budgeting. Instead, financing adapted to human weakness. Dealerships learned, people fixate on payments, people underestimate long-term costs, people emotionally bond before doing math. So the math is delayed until it's too late. The status upgrade trap cars used to be transportation. Now they're identity signals. Your vehicle is marketed as proof that you're competent, successful, respectable, doing well. That's why downsizing feels like failure, even when it's financially intelligent. The industry doesn't sell metal and engines, it sells reassurance, and reassurance is expensive. The Budget Contortion Act. When the payment is too big, people don't cancel the purchase. They reorganize their lives around it. They delay savings, cut food quality, skip vacations, carry balances, work extra hours. The car becomes the center of the financial universe, not because it's necessary, but because it's already owned. When one bad decision multiplies. Here's where things spiral. Once someone owes more than the car is worth, options disappear. Selling becomes impossible. Trading requires rolling debt forward. So the next car starts underwater, before it even leaves the lot. Debt from yesterday rides into tomorrow wearing a new paint job. This is how people stay new car broke for decades. Why smart people still fall for it. This isn't about intelligence, it's about psychology. Once people commit, they defend the choice. Criticism feels personal. Alternatives feel insulting. So they justify, they normalize, they adapt. And the system keeps working. The opportunity cost nobody sees. Here's the part that never gets advertised. That same payment, invested consistently, doesn't depreciate. It compounds. The difference between driving impressively and investing quietly is often 6 figures over a lifetime. But compound growth is boring. A new car is loud. Guess which one wins emotionally? Why smart people still fall for it. This isn't about intelligence, it's about psychology. Once people commit, they defend the choice. Criticism feels personal. Alternatives feel insulting. So they justify, they normalize, they adapt, and the system keeps working. The quiet truth. Most people with massive car payments aren't reckless. They're responding exactly how the system was designed for them to respond. They aren't wealthy, they're leveraged. There's a difference. Next time you see a car that looks successful, remember, real financial freedom is invisible. It doesn't have leather seats or a badge. It has options. And options don't come with monthly payments.